Let's bring up Greg to introduce how building great experiences on the Now platform, it's not hard, it's actually easy. So Greg, come on up.
So I ran on stage yesterday. Today I'm skipping. I'm so excited to be here. How is everybody doing this morning? You guys good? Come on. Are you good? All right, great. We're going to talk about how all of you can build great experiences today for mobile on the platform. But Pat started by talking about how experiences are hard. So let's focus on that for a moment. They're not easy to build great experiences. And the reason why is that, as Pat alluded to, and we talked about it yesterday, it takes teams of people with a lot of skill to do great mobile. You need user experience people, you need UI engineers, you need integrations, and it's a real challenge. And it's also one of those types of environments where when you deploy an application, your success rate can be very low. In fact, about 5% of all UX or integrations that go out on mobile in enterprise fail within the first several weeks of their deployment. And we've all been in that. That experience is really difficult for all of us to actually work really hard on an application and put it out to our community, be really proud of it, and then see that it didn't work for some reason. So we want to help you all be able to do that more quickly. And a little bit about UX people, right? So I'm a UX person. We're the most expensive, fastest growing kind of people in software. But we don't live probably where a lot of you guys live. We all kind of congregate in Austin and New York and San Francisco. And if we're international, we might be in Berlin or in Seoul or Shanghai or maybe even Rio. But we kind of like urban, funky places to live. We cost a lot. We're in high demand. So it's hard even for the best organizations to get great UX talent in their organizations. And so we know that for you all, we have to help you become UX people too. And part of building an experience platform, or as CJ said yesterday, experience as a service, is can we democratize the UX process so that everyone in this room, all of us, can be delivering great experiences and taking the best. So we're going to help you do that. But what happens if we don't get it right? We've all been in that implementation where something doesn't happen the way we think about. And I'm not going to call anyone out. There's lots of apps. There's been some stories in the press recently about some social media companies that changed their user experience and their price of their stock dropped massively. But that's a whole other story. But to tell one story that I think is kind of fun, I don't know how many people have seen this picture in the news, but this is a consequence of a bad experience. These are bikes, rideshare bikes, in a Chinese city, and they built a great onboarding experience. So you could get your app, you could walk up to a bike, you pick up the bike, and you ride the bike. What they didn't think about, the unintended consequence of the design, was that people were just leaving them when they were done wherever, and the cities ended up having a huge problem of abandoned bicycles all over the city, to the point where they have acres and acres of abandoned bikes. So we know that if we don't get it right, sometimes something like this can happen, right? So hopefully that allegory works for you guys. We also know that when we focus on getting to the real problems at hand, we want a partner who can help us look at creating great design. And we talked a little bit about it yesterday around the platform. And the Now platform is really exciting because what we're taking is a no-code mobile designer, which we're going to show you in a few moments, attaching it to fully native applications. Those fully native applications are in the Android or iOS, can deploy instantly an application to your environment, and it's all built on top of the Now platform. And the Now platform comes with all the integrations that you have for free. So to help us get there and show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to invite my colleague Jessica Moon on stage. Big round of applause for Jessica. So Jessica, you're new to ServiceNow. She was part of the telepathy acquisition last year where we made a large investment in growing our UX talent. What's it been like being part of the ServiceNow family?
Yep, Greg, well, it's certainly been a wild ride. I mean, the number of industries, the number of products that serve those industries, the personas, there's just so many of them. It's been just immense and massive. And with that comes a lot of complexity, a lot of interesting experiences to solve for. And as a UXer, it's just so much fun. It's absolutely wonderful.
Awesome. So I'm so glad that you're here. So how are we going to demonstrate what we're doing in mobile to the team here in the audience?
Yep. Well, so you heard it in the past keynotes, right? Experiences are really, really important. We're in that era today, and we're trying to serve those great experiences not only for ourselves, but for the customers we build in. And it's not just about building the products and making those great, but it's about empowering the folks here. You guys are the builders, right, who also add to that ecosystem. And so we want to make sure that we democratize that and allow for anyone here to build those great experiences. And so with that, for Madrid, our team is working on a mobile studio and integration tool. And it allows anyone to build a native app, a simple native app, without knowing any code whatsoever.
All right, so how are we going to do the demo today?
OK, so why don't we start by showing folks the end experience, that native app, OK? And then we'll take a step back, and we'll show you how we built it. And since tonight is the closing party and there's a golf event, let's take a little bit of inspiration from that and come up with a fictional golf company called Big Golf. And we're going to have you role play for us, Greg. How does that sound?
I love role play. Awesome. What are we going to do?
Cool. So we need a name for you. Let's see. Does anyone here have a suggestion? Name? Anyone?
Tiger.
Frank?
What was that?
Tiger. Right? What?
Tiger? OK, I'm Tiger. Oh, my God.
You're not
this is going to be harder than I thought. All right, we got it. Tiger.
Be Tiger?
We're good.
All right, fine. So we got Greg as Tiger here. All right. And
I'm not doing Tiger Woods, though, but I'll do Tiger. OK,
all right,
good.
Cool. So let's actually have you, Greg, role play as Tiger, the Big Golf manager. And let's start our scene right here. OK.
All right, hold on. I just kind of got to get into,
Gotta get into
give me
character.
a moment to pull this together.
Ready?
All right, I'm Tiger. I own Big Golf.
Yep. So Tiger.
Yes, Jessica.
There is a huge event tonight, and it is 18,000 people attending this Vegas conference called ServiceNow and Knowledge 18. And we really, really have a lot of folks from this conference who are going to go to the golf event tonight. So, do we have the numbers? Are we good here?
I love tech conferences. They're such great customers. But I'm not sure we're ready tonight for this kind of crowd. So I better check, because I'm not sure we're staffed correctly. So let me look at my ServiceNow app. And I'm going to go into locations. Oh, Jessica.
Yeah.
45% coverage tonight. It doesn't seem so good.
That's not good. That's not good.
All right, let's dig in a little bit. OK. Who's staffing tonight? Oh. This is the B team.
The B team.
They're not so good with the customers. Yeah. This is not going to work out for us. I think I'm going to try to contact some of the A players, OK?
All right. Sounds good.
Sound good? OK, let's try this out. All right, I'm going to message. All right. Yeah, Earl, check. Yeah, he's a closer. Hetty? Yeah, I love Hetty, man. She really gets them going. OK, and Catherine, yeah, let's get her. OK, so let's send him a note.
All right.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, OK, good. Come, guys. Very good. All right. Let's send it. OK. That was easy.
Yep.
But, Jessica.
Yeah.
It would be good if I could call the people, too.
OK. Okay, well, that's not a problem. Let's actually have Mark, our demo guy in the back, help us out here. Let's pop open the mobile studio. All right, let's take this in for a second. So right now, you'll see this is the experience that, what's your name again? Tiger? Whatever? Tiger?
Yes, I'm Tiger. Show me.
That Tiger just went through right now. And right here, you see a previewer of the mobile app that he just went through, along with the applications that you can build that our team built right now. So let's go ahead and go to the location manager, which is what Tiger went through. And here, he had a selection of applets he chose from. He picked location map applet, so let's go ahead and go in there. And we're going to go ahead and customize that experience here. So this is the map that you just saw, Tiger.
Wow, very cool.
OK, now, before we get into that, so notice that map is one of the templates that we have. So the UX team, a lot of these best practices, they are embedded within the templates that we'll be providing. So you can just easily pick one of these and add that template to your mobile experience. And so we're going to go ahead, though, and change the detail screen, which is where you want to add that manager phone number, right?
Yeah, yeah.
OK, and we're going to go ahead and select manager and manager phone number, pop them over to that field. Yep, bump them up so that way they're above the fold so you can see them right when you look at your phone. And then from then, hit preview.
Hey,
voila.
looking good.
What do you think, Tiger?
So far, so good, but can you put it in so that I can call them automatically?
Yes, that's a really good idea. Actually, let's go ahead and move down to the functions area where you can add these actions and triggers. And we're going to go ahead and add the ability to have the manager phone number be called. Yep, by adding that function and hit preview again. And how does that preview look for you?
It looks very good, but can you put it on the phone? I need to make a call.
Of course. Well, you know, that's actually pretty easy, Tiger. We just need to hit the publish button. And voila.
Hey, awesome. Thank you, Jessica.
Yep.
All right, I'm not Tiger anymore. What we just demonstrated for you all is how simple and easy it's going to be in Madrid to build awesome mobile apps at light speed. I mean, it's going to go really, really fast for all of you. And it's going to be straightforward. You'll have all the integrations that you need. And the quality of the experience that you're going to be able to deliver is going to be world class. So imagine in your organizations, we talked about this yesterday a little bit, you can build not 5 apps or 10 apps. You could be building hundreds of apps in your organization, delighting all of the customers that you need to serve, delivering the outcomes that you need to get the impact that you need in your organizations, and really, really becoming an advocate of experience inside of your own organization. And that's why this is really becoming an experience platform at ServiceNow. Big round of applause for Jessica. And Pat, back to you. Thanks, everybody.